Thanks for everyone being here. Before I get it, my dad loved you. So know when you said he was a real person thoughts. I'm going to give a 2-minute message entitled Philip Di Lemme. Everyone always asks me about my dad because he's a passionate patriot. Many of you know he never saw him without his flag. It's great to see all his friends. Everyone asks this time, how come my dad's hair was so long? Man, he went away on Thursday. He was supposed to cut his hair on Thursday. Here was actually coming to cut my dad's hair on Tuesday, texting me, talking about how unexpected it was. Because I'm coming to see Dad at 5:30, correct? He's in the hospital. So it's awesome to see all his friends. So the letter P really needs to answer passionate patriot. You know why? His mom, Nana, many obviously we all met, came to America in 1913 with $17 in her pocket. Her and 6 of her relatives, aunts and uncles, $17 in her pocket, 2 weeks in the boat from Italy. They lived in West 118th Street in Harlem, where Christie and I actually went to, where they lived, and I was sitting there. $17 in the pocket, person, imagine that? $17, 2 weeks on a boat, and the boat manufacturers were the same ones that manufactured the Titanic. You can actually go to ellisfallon.com and put your name in, your favorite name that comes up. So he was so passionate. That's why he went to the he got out of going to the war. He was Sergeant Staple. He was in the office as a staple man. He was in the Caribbean War time. So he's a passionate patriot. Everybody knows this is his flag at his house. He never saw a time when he didn't have the flag out. Because he just loved America and knew the opportunity he gave to his family coming from Italy. $17 a month. And then, first thing I thought about when he passed away was, my mother said, oh no. St. Philip's back. By the way, there's an arrow on the wall here. St. Philip's the first saint of Philip. We still call him Little Philip. You pointed out to us, right? He's right there on the wall. So, she is awesome. So, he was such a passionate, so also a very passionate person. I mean, my dad was very passionate, correct? He got his point across. And then the letter H in Philip Di Lemme is heartfelt. He loved everybody. And if he didn't love you, he told you he didn't love you. Correct? He's a very heartfelt person. And the letter I in Philip Di is an inspiration. I can't tell you how many times my wife and I, the last 5 weeks, he was 94, he's a nomads, and he was making a joke with Kat, who was a pretty young speech pathologist, and her name was Kat. And she would feed him the food at the rehab center. He would say, so what's your name? She would make sure it's cognitive, and he would say, your name is dog, fish, tree, and he would say cat. So his personality, and they must have said, how many times, Chris, did they say, your dad's inspired me? There was a young man who was the first national, called the regional. His name, what was his name? The young gentleman here? It was Truman. And he said, your dad inspired me. He's 94, he's cognitive, made me laugh. So we heard the word inspiration so many times. So allow his passing, very difficult for obviously all of us in the room, to inspire you. In the letter L, Philip Di, his loyalty. He was one loyal person to his family, to his loved ones, to his family, to his friends. He wasn't in the mafia, but that's how deep his loyalty was to his family and friends. Right, David? He loved you. David left, my Jewish brother and both. You know my dad 30 plus. He's going to help us out with hurricane service. Some of you might have seen them. And today, everyone's invited to Rentos to invite deep. We have the correct slideshow for Sunday, everyone. We had 2 new pictures last night to get them all in. We just engaged at a car collection. And Dave brought over his cars and took pictures with my dad. He was very loyal. And then as I see the G here, talk about the I said we're going to make a little bit through. The next letter, legacy. To leave a lasting impression. He loved the grandkids and grandchildren like that. When she talked about Little Philip, my legacy. Philip, did you leave a legacy? You left a legacy the way you want it. And then the next letter for you is why. Young at heart. He was 94. I said, like, 94, obviously, he was 94. I'm talking about everyone. He was young at heart. You love those rolls, right, Joe? That's Joe from Rentos back there. He used to give me extra, he'd like to invest and give me extra rolls. Young at heart. And then Di Lemme is determined to make a difference in people's lives. Right, Pete? Determined to make a difference. He was determined every day. And he was always positive to a certain extent. And last 5 weeks, my wife and I spent a lot of time with him. He inspired And I suggest everyone who knows me on social media, go to my Facebook page, look at the comments about my dad. You'd be amazed how much from all over the world, comments, just the messages, it's incredible. And then one final note, I think I'm not going to you know, my dad always told me, sure, be the people beyond the patriotic message. He said this was family. He always tell me, be around your people. Be the people. Be around the right people to protect you. He always said that to me. You ever seen that? We kept it. Even though I said, don't iron this way, right? Christie, let it later, because he always wore a ring shirt. Just iron it. And he would always say, well, Oklahoma is not here to press it. He talked about not pressing it. I could go in the store, and then he had his fake stands and fear run shirt that everyone loved. And that's all he wore was the fake stands and fear runs and gave people. Because he had faith. He had faith and really the legacy. It's so important as I look around and see all the different parts of the country. I mean, 94 is amazing. Like David, like he said, this is one of the don't make it anymore like that one. That's what we have to live on with that legacy. And I love my wife Christie, my daughter, right? Listen, I want you to look at you all the time in the video. So that's it. So it be an inspiration, a message. And then we're actually put together this flag to Gary. So he's going to make this flag right to the job of the third. And everyone always said, why does your dad always have a flag? Think about your mom coming from another country 2 weeks in a boat with 17,000 revenue. Always had a flag, no matter when, no matter where he went, he would help him and a flag. As long as you remember. That's the opportunity. Now it's $17. And you still to this day, one final point, you always have pizza on Friday. Right?
That's true.
Yes, and there's lots of pizzas that is because that part of the area, thank you very much for giving out food to share with you about my dad. Thank you all for coming out from all around the country, traveling. I appreciate that. Who were the only two pictures Christie had in his wallet?
Max and Marianne.
Max and Marianne.
And Mark.
I guess it was at the end.
Max, Marianne, and Mark. Yeah.
Max, Marianne, and Mark. It was the triple M. Lucia, you're awesome. We love you. He loves it. Look at him. Look at him. 20 days. Thank you.